Okay, let us understand about equivalent fractions. Before we get into what is technically meant by this, let us take a case. Let's say there was a circular cake which was there. Let's say all these cakes are equal in size, even though they don't appear out here. Now let's say I divide this circle or cake into two parts. Okay, and I shade one part. Now this one part is what? It's basically half of the cake, or one part out of two. So if I have to write it as a fraction, I can write it as 1 by 2. Right? Now let me just kind of okay. Now let me divide this second cake into 4 equal parts. Okay, and I shade two parts, effectively shading half of the cake. So now if someone were to ask me what is the shaded portion, it represents 2 out of 4 parts of the circle. Right? In the third circle, I divide this into 8 equal parts, and what I do is I shade 4 of these parts. So basically what is the shaded portion now? 4 upon 8. Right? Let me just remove this fourth one. Now in all these three cases, the shaded portion is basically equal. Right? Even though it is 1 by 2 in this case, 2 by 4 in this case, and 4 by 8 in this case. Hence, we can kind of say that 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to 4 by 8. Right? But if you notice this, what we notice is that this is 1 by 2, right? This can be written as 1 by 2 into 2 by 2. Or you can write this as 1 into 2 divided by 2 into 2. And you can write this as 1 by 2 into 4 into 4. Right? So what is the interesting thing that you note? The interesting thing that you noted is that when we multiply the numerator and the denominator of any fraction by the same number, please note that in this case both the numerator and denominator are multiplied by 2. Here both of them are multiplied by 4. So if you multiply the numerator and denominator by same number, results are unchanged. And these fractions 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 4 by 8, which are obtained by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by the same number, are known as equivalent fractions. Okay, so these are basically equivalent fractions. Right? Let's take an example. Let's say, for example, you are given a fraction 3 by 7. Okay, and you are told to find out 4 equivalent fractions. How do you do that? As I told you, if you multiply the numerator and the denominator by same number, the results are the same. So what I do is I write 3 upon 7 and I multiply this by 1, Actually 1 will give me the same thing, so I multiply this by 2 and I multiply this by 2. So I get 6 upon 14. Similarly, I multiply this in this case by 3. This gives me 9 by 21. If I multiply 3, which is the numerator, by 4 and the denominator 7 again by 4, I get 12 by 28. Right? Similarly, if I multiply 3 by 5 and the denominator also by 5, I get 15 by 35. So 6 by 14 is equal to 9 by 21 is equal to 12 by 28 is equal to 15 by 35 is equal to 3 by 7. So that way we can get equivalent fractions of a given number by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by same number. Right?